Imagine spending almost $1 million, and this is what you come home to every single day. A one-bedroom condo, limited storage space, no backyard, shared walls, elevator waits, and monthly condo fees. Now, imagine taking that same budget and buying a detached home with 4 bedrooms, double garage, a large backyard, quiet streets, parks nearby, and money left over every single month. Sounds too good to be true. And that's exactly what most of my clients thought before they started looking at Niagara. I'm Omari Parsons, and I'm a realtor here in Niagara Falls with eXp Realty. And over the past year, I've had more and more conversations with families from the GTA asking the exact same question. Is moving to Niagara worth it? Today, we're not talking opinions. We're gonna talk numbers. Real homes, real costs, real lifestyle differences. And by the end of this video, you'll know whether moving to Niagara Falls can improve your family's financial future. If you've been paying attention to the housing market over the past few years, you've probably noticed something. More and more families are leaving the GTA. And they're not just moving anywhere, they're moving here. In fact, over 35,000 households have left the GTA in 2024, and Hamilton and Niagara have become one of the biggest destinations for people looking for more value and a better lifestyle. Why? Well, it's not because of the falls, it's not because of the casino, it's not because of the wineries. And it isn't because people just suddenly get tired of Toronto. It's because the math doesn't lie. Housing prices, mortgage payments, property taxes, commute flexibility, lifestyle. For so many families, Niagara simply offers more value for the money. And once people start running the numbers, it's hard to ignore the facts. Let's start with the biggest question. What does $900,000 actually get you? In many parts of Toronto, $900,000 will get you a 1 or 2 bedroom condo with somewhere between 600 and 850 square feet. It's a great option for some buyers, but if you're looking for space, it can feel limiting. Now let's compare that with Niagara. With a similar budget of $900,000 in Niagara, what you're looking at is a detached home with 3 or 4 bedrooms between 18 to 2,200 square feet with a driveway, 2-car garage, a backyard, multiple bathrooms, and more space for a growing family. That's not a small difference. That's nearly 3 times the space. Think about your life 5 years from now. Working from home, visiting family, a barbecue, a dog, a garden, and suddenly space becomes invaluable. It's more than just square footage. It becomes an issue of quality of life. Here's the part that surprises so many relocation buyers that I speak with on a daily basis. In many situations, moving to Niagara buys you more than just more space. It can actually reduce your monthly carrying costs. Think about what an extra $700 monthly can mean to your life. Paying down debt, family vacations, investing, home improvements, RRSP contributions, and an emergency savings. That's somewhere between $6,600 and $10,200 that stays in your pocket instead of disappearing into housing costs. And that's even before we talk about the lifestyle. When people first start looking at Niagara, they usually focus on housing. But after they move, they tell me something completely different. They tell me life feels different here. They say things like, I finally have time again. I don't sit in traffic all day long. More green space, a lot of walking trails, wineries, golf courses, vibrant community events, local businesses, and kids playing outside. But that slower pace of life, it's not for everyone. But for so many families, it's exactly what they've been searching for. And here's what buyers just don't realize. Right now, Niagara is considered a buyer's market, meaning you have more homes to choose from, there's less competition, and you have more negotiating power, which means more time to make decisions. And that's a very different experience than what buyers were used to during the time of the pandemic when mortgage rates were at their all-time low. Current market data suggests that active inventory remains elevated, homes are taking longer to sell, and the sales to listing ratio continues to favor buyers. Markets don't stay like this forever. So, is Niagara right for everyone? No. If you need to be downtown Toronto 5 days a week, then Niagara probably isn't for you. But if you're looking for more home, better value, a different pace of life, and an opportunity to put your money to work differently, then Niagara deserves a serious look. If you're thinking about moving in the next 6 to 12 months, I put together a free Niagara Falls relocation guide that covers neighborhoods, schools, cost of living, and the buying process. Just comment "move" below and I'll send it over. And if you'd rather just talk about your specific situation, I'd be more than happy to help you build a relocation plan that fits your goals. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.